Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Vault Games. Here we have F&M Rodney on Reanimator, Evan on Blue Black Scam. A very difficult matchup for Reanimator. Need to go fast, and it looks like he's won the die roll, which is very much in his favor. Will not have to contend with that daze this opening turn. Unmask, targeting himself all in here on a turn 1 Gristlebrand. Does Kevin have a Force of Will? If not, this is going to get real bad. He does not. Wow, losing that die roll. An absolute disaster. Daze not online. Scam so dangerous because it has discard and reanimates of its own. Very dangerous to have any type of target in your graveyard, even cycling a troll or evoking a grief. Give your opponent a ton of extra value on their reanimate. This will be shocking if Kevin can find his way out of this game. Bristlebrand sending, gaining 7 life, allowing Rodney to draw 7 more cards. Adding some Lotus Petals. Daze feels so bad when you're this far behind. We've got another discard spell. Oh, excuse me, that is it. Opening hands, so important. Kevin looks like a pair of Force of Wills. Dishes a Reanimate. Ooh, this is a big decision. What you're putting back is actually incredibly important here. Wasteland, one of the weaker cards in this matchup. Rodney's mana base, basically all swamps. Kevin's hand just has all sorts of stuff to choose from. It looks like a Dothy, a Reanimate, a couple of Force of Wills. Dark Ritual to kick things off. To a Thoughtseize. Oh, man. No other blue card. Force can be annihilated. Opening is there. 4 mana. And now just hard casting a Grief. Taking the Bowmaster. Having mulled to some interaction, but not going to do. And honestly, even if he had other interaction, he'd still find himself in a really tough spot. Because Rodney has not needed to use the graveyard yet. Grief not exactly where you want to be with Reanimator. Certainly much better in the Scam decks. Death Shadow, anything that's able to control the stack. Rodney is going to be hoping that Kevin doesn't top deck anything meaningful. Got a Thoughtseize. Now it's time to fire off that Bowmaster. Actually, really should have done it previously. Right? Doesn't he still have Bowmaster in hand, or was that taken? Must have been taken. Lorien revealed. Grabs an Underground Sea. I believe we should know what the card in Kevin's hand is. Unmask. Pitching Entomb, and it's a Drown in the Lock. That's going to take out Grief. No cards in hand. Dark Ritual into a Sedgemoor. So 1/3/2 with Menace taken out. Replaced by Sedgemoor. This, of course, combos with Chain of Smog. And Kevin is able to top deck a Reanimate, bring back Grief to actually get rid of Chain of Smog. Rodney would have made infinite 1/1s on his turn. And Kevin's going to need a body in order to team up on this Sedgemoor. He's down to 1 life. Needs to be like Delver. Spellbomb draws a card, and that's it. That's it. A couple of counter spells in hand, but the board was the place that needed addressing, not the stack, as Reanimator closes that one out pretty quick.